Hey everyone, Mama Mermaid here. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. And please like and share my videos. And I want to talk about relationships. You know, relationships are very important. And whether you want to improve the person that you're with now, or if you want to attract a new person, I can tell you an easy way to do it. And this is from things that I've experienced on my own and teaching from Neville Goddard. And the thing about it is, you have to start with yourself first. You really do. If you have low esteem, or if you think you're not beautiful, or if you think you're not good enough, you have to change that, because when you change that, it opens the door for everything else to really work for you. So let me tell you what to do. Get you a notebook and make you a list. Make a list of every insecurity that you have. If you think you're not beautiful, if you think you're not smart enough, if there's certain flaws on your body, you can even manifest those into perfection the way you want them. But my point is, every flaw, write it down on a list. And then take and change I'm not beautiful enough to I am so gorgeous, I am not loved, or I don't feel like I'm loved, to everyone loves me. And just go right down the list. And everything that you put down that is a feeling of inadequacy that you have, then change it to a positive. And you need to read those all the time. Think about them. And anytime you get a thought in your mind, you immediately say, no, that's not right. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am good enough. And when you do these things and you change your assumption of yourself, then, because everyone is you pushed out, it automatically rolls over into the states that you want the people to be in, that you have relationships with. Or, I mean, even just, not only just SPs, but even daily meetings that you have with people. You know, you go to the store. Isn't it nice when you have a cashier that's nice to you? Well, if you say everyone loves me, he or she, whoever, they're going to automatically be really nice to you. They're going to want to help you. If you need help in a store, or you get a restaurant, you want, the waitress to be really nice to you. If you assume that you are loved and everyone loves you, then of course they're going to be excited to help you. They're going to be attentive. They're going to make sure your food's perfect. So it works all the way around in a great way. And if you're with a person, and you can do the same thing. Make a list of that person. Write down everything that person does that you don't like. If they ghost you, if they never answer your calls, if they tell you they don't want to be with you, if they tell you they're ready for a new life somewhere else, or doesn't matter what the reason is. It doesn't matter. But write down every single thing that that you don't like about that person. That, things they do that hurt your feelings, or things they do that make you feel less than. And then you start, you turn all those into positives. They always answer my calls. They always tell me that they love me. They always tell me the most beautiful things at the right time. They always know exactly what to say. They're always so perfect with me. And don't talk negative about them to your girlfriends or boyfriends, men friends, whatever. Don't talk negative about these people. And if you have to be tempted in a situation to where you feel like you need to talk about them, then say the positive things. And if it kind of makes you feel like you're lying, then just don't talk about them at all. Okay? Until they are the version that you want to talk about, then you can talk about them. But this is really important to having a relationship, and it's easy. And you can always assume that they are the very best version of them. And by that I mean, like, say, make your list and do that, and then visualize throughout the day. Like, you want to visualize at night, which is your best times. You can visualize and affirm at the same time. You can do both. And you can even add in telephone conversations. Because sometimes people can't visualize, but they can do a telephone conversation. You can just, you know what your phone feels like in your hand. And you just imagine holding your phone and you're talking to your best friend, or you're talking to your sister or brother or whoever, and they're talking about, how great your new relationship is, and you're just telling them all about how wonderful it is, how that person, is so attentive to you, and how that person loves you so much and just makes you so happy. And feel the emotion of that. Feel the emotion when you're doing that, how great it makes you feel. And so that's the telephone technique, and it's very simple. It's that simple to do. You just imagine having a great conversation about your new love, or anything. And you can use that technique also with anything. I mean, say you want to lose weight. You can be talking to somebody about, oh my God, I've lost 40 pounds. Hear yourself telling them, and them telling you back, oh wow, that is so great that happened. And all these things, you just use your imagination. Your imagination can create any kind of life that you want to have. And I don't know why my phone's dinging, I'm sorry. But anyway, just continue to think every area of your life. Sit down and think about every area of your life. What do you want to change? Because first you have to decide what you want. Second, I suggest making you a list of things about yourself that you're not happy with. Whether you don't like your looks, or you don't feel like you're confident, or you don't feel like you're good enough. List all those out and change them over to positive thoughts. And then you work on yourself. And the more you get yourself to know and assume and realize, because you are, okay, you are good enough. You're always good enough. You are lovable. You are wanted. You are desired. You are smart. All these things that you want to be, then write it down. Even if you want to be a great painter, or if you want, there's a job or something that you want to be, you can assume that, and you will start, accumulating the characteristics of it. But the main thing is, I want you to work on making yourself confident in who you are as a person. And then when everybody's you pushed out kicks in with your relationships will be everything that you ever wanted them to be. But after you do those lists, that's it. You can never go back to that anymore. I don't know how you would do it. You could keep it, I guess, or sometimes, some people burn them so that part of their life is gone. That's the old state. You have stepped out of that, and you have stepped into this new state. Okay? So instead of being unloved, you are lovable. Instead of you feel like, oh, I'm so dumb. No, you are smart. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants to pick me. Everybody wants to be with me. Everybody wants to talk to me. Everybody wants to spend time with me. And that's the way you think about yourself all the time. And that's going to flow over into your relationships already. But then when, because everybody acts according to your assumptions, and you just start assuming all the best things for them. And whether it's an old relationship and you don't like the way the person treats you and you want to change that, you can change that. Or if you've got a new relationship and you're meeting this person and, for the first time, have a good assumption of that person. That person loves me. They're so happy they found me. They're just ecstatic because we're just perfect for one another. These are the thoughts that you assume, and then that's what they're going to assume. So that's the way that goes. And But you throw away the old story. You throw it away. You don't ever bring that up again. And I was trying to think if there's anything else I want to cover on this, because it was really something that was on my mind. But that's the way you change the states of people that you are having relationships with, or people that you interact with. Because like I said, it's not just for relationships, it's for everyone. Everyone you meet, if you assume that you are always loved, everyone will be nice to you. And I know this works because I do it all the time. I stopped assuming that I was like second rate. I stopped assuming that I wasn't good enough. I stopped assuming that I wasn't beautiful, because I am. And everyone loves me. Everyone's always nice for me. Everyone always holds the door for me. Everyone always helps me when I seem to need help. I can have an armful of packages and somebody's going to stop and help me carry my packages or do something for me that's really nice, because I assume that. So once you get your brain into that mindset, it's like everything just gets easier. It's like a cloudy day and all the clouds move away and the sun comes out. That's what it's like. It's wonderful. So I just want to leave you with this. This has been going on 11 minutes. But I just wanted to share that with everyone. Change your assumptions. And there's no time limit on it. Don't worry about time. Don't be concerned about time. Circumstances don't matter. I don't care what anybody has said in the past, what anybody has done in the past. If you will change your assumptions, you will change your world. And that's just how it is. So, and it's so nice when everybody loves you. Because everybody's so nice. And that special person will be the perfect person. And also, I was going to throw in there, like, if you want to imagine somebody that you don't have yet, you can assume, like, having special moments with that person. Like, you can do your affirmations that you have the perfect person. And, but then you can also do little visuals all throughout the day, like little daydreams about having, sitting on the couch cuddling with them. Just don't look at their face. You don't look at their face yet, because you don't know the specific person that it is yet, because you're not yet dating them. Unless there is somebody you've got your eye on and you're affirming for them. But there's also people out there who are just, they want that perfect person to come into their life. And that's how you do that. You affirm for it, that you have that special person. And then you do little daydreams throughout the day. And just imagine your life the way you want it. Perfect. And it'll just happen. You've got to persist in it, though. Persist, persist, persist. And let nothing change your mind. Do not go back to the old story. Because everything has changed. It just takes a little bit of time before you start seeing the results. But the results must happen. Neville Goddard said they happen. They have to happen. As long as you persist and affirm, your desires must manifest as sure as the day precedes the night. So that's pretty straight. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I helped you in some way. Like I said, like and share. And if you need any extra coaching, you can find me. My email link is in the comments or in the description, and you can comment me, and I would be glad to help you. And I coach under Sammy Ingram. I'm Mama Mermaid at yahoo.com. So anyway, have a wonderful day.